Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
So coming to the plate, Max Muncy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Dodgers down in order. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Now there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first. And a ball, 1-0. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's 1 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Wong, a 5'9" lefty batter, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Peterson looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
It's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, bases empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
Here's Marcell
The
Ozuna.
left fielder, Marcell.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Fouled off. Kershaw gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. Another one sent foul. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And the inning is over. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Carpenter trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Colton Wong, one of the more dynamic middle infielders in our sport. Ability to turn a double play, bazooka arm from a second baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. High and deep to right center. Gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Digging in now, Corey Seager. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Soft liner to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. DeYoung is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm. Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
So the base is empty here with one away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
1-0.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming in is Pollock. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's 0 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing hard liner to left center, and a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jack Flaherty, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cards strand a couple. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. 1 out.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 16.
Now in the box, number 16. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. There's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Three and two, full count. Three-two pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Swing and a liner. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Kershaw, the runner at first with two gone. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Three and one to the Dodgers left fielder.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him, fouled away. He's set. The 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. Line to the right side. And that will get down out there. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Comes set. The 0-1. Down and away, ball one. Here's the 1-1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave them loaded. They still trail 1-0. Stepping up now, Dexter Fowler. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Colton Wong now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He popped out in his first trip. And the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Smoke toward third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Goldschmidt stands at second with 2 gone. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. He's set the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set the 3-2, and strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He topped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ball one to start the at bat. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
2-0.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Popped up. Carpenter is there. Just foul.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit down the third baseline. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Count still full, 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face.
11.
The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Wong for 1 on the first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up, and Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in, Paul DeYoung. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Paul DeYoung.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
1-1.
Throws in time, and that's at number 1.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Striding in once again, Yadier Molina, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here's the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when
Now
you fall
batting,
behind in the
right
count
fielder,
1-2. You're
Jose.
probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
A pause and the 0-2. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
Martinez at second with 2 down. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He set the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Cards leave one, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
On its way is pitch number 75. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep
Now
his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, number 16, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it'll be right on the bag as Molina nails him trying to swipe second.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 22.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right. Surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Two out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Popped straight up. Carpenter in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Again, a 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will track it down. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 1-0. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The center fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Kershaw now on 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Colton Wong will stand in as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for another shot now, Jock Peterson. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Now here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Ready once again, Max Muncy. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. Now here's the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, digging for two. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Their own pitcher is
Now
absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number two.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Ozuna, the runner at second with one away. Lined hard toward right center. Verdugo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Yadier.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Brett Cecil is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Cardinals, number 27, Brett Cecil.
Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
Fastball well outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
Center fielder, number 11.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Cecil features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Takes this the other way to right. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
The batter,
you know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Left side, but well foul. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there. Place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, number 16.
Now at the plate, number 16. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Martinez. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. All even at 1 apiece. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Jose Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
A bouncer up the middle. Turner's got it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the pitcher, Cecil.
Number 19 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Strike taken up in the zone. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dexter Fowler. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The set and the 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
3-1. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Verdugo. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. John Brebbia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
David Freese is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
David Freese.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Martinez giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Taylor.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
That evens it up 1-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Runner goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Goldschmidt trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. One and one. Here it is. Fouled away. One and two. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. In the dirt here. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Home half of the eighth straight ahead, all tied at 1-1. Chris Taylor will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 3.
Yimi Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
At the plate, Colton Wong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here it comes on 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Pollock. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Into the box, Paul DeYoung. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Left side. Gloved by Turner. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Cards leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. Harrison Bader will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
For the Cardinals, now playing left field.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Here's the 0-1. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Ready now, A.J. Pollock. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Slow roller left side. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop, Corey Seager.
In now, Corey Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. Lays off. 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hops this one up. DeYoung ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Into the box, Jose Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman.
Now batting, Matt Carpenter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
And a high strike there, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Jairo Munoz will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. In there, 0-1. The 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pollock on the run. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. 1 left for the Cardinals. Still tied 1 apiece. Tyler O'Neill is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 41, Tyler O'Neill.
Giovanni Gallegos takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Giovanni Gallegos.
Ready for another chance? Alex Verdugo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Alex Verdugo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. On the ground to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. A high fastball is in there. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Number 45 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Settling in now, Chris Taylor. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. And it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He's set. The 2-2, and here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
2-2. Here it is. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Line towards center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Into the box now, Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a throw over, and the runner back. Ball one. Taylor is off at first with 2 away. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Bader. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Dodgers lead this one 2-1. Kenley Jansen enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Kenley Jansen.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopper foul. Here now the 2-2. Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base, and that's allowed out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Colton Wong. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 1 for 5. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Yimi Garcia earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.